Hey there, it's Dave Penyuk of Revenue.com coming at you with another quick real estate investing video tip. Today's tip, I want to talk about multifamily investing versus single family investing. And without going into all the details, I want to explain basically why I want to bring this, why I want to talk about this today. We get the question all the time from prospective investors: what's the best type of property to invest in? Multifamily, so 6-plex, 8-plex, 10-plex or more, so units in one building, versus single family home, or maybe a single family home with a basement suite or a duplex. What's the better type? It's actually one of our most read articles on our Revenue.com website, and for good reason. There's a lot of people that want to know what's the better type of investment. Well, I can't answer that for you, unfortunately. What is the better type? What I can tell you is the pros and cons of both, and why we invest mostly in single family. So I'll maybe walk through just quickly some of the advantages and disadvantages of both. So probably the biggest advantage to a single family home is it is the most liquid. So in other words, let's just take, for sake of comparison, you buy 10 single family homes in good areas, and they're good homes, versus a 10-plex, so one apartment building with 10 units in it. Well, if you want to sell 1 or 2 or 3 of those properties, obviously it's a lot easier to sell 1, 2 or 3 homes than it is to sell a 10-plex. Or if you want to have some equity, or you want to cash out of something, again, it's a lot easier to just sell 1 or 2, a little bit of your portfolio as a single family home investor versus a 10-plex. If you sell it, you sell it. Now there's other creative things you can do with it, but just for sake of simplicity, that's one of the biggest advantages of single family homes. The other thing with single family homes that to me is an advantage is there's less potential for tenant squabbles. You're going to have less tenants kind of complaining and bickering and arguing with one another when they have the whole house to themselves, or maybe have a nice duplex and it's set up correctly and it's built, if it's a well-built property with good soundproofing, you're going to have less tenant squabbling versus you can in a 10-plex, and you have lots of different tenants, lots of different personality types, all those sorts of things. Those are some of the key advantages to single family homes, and one of the main reasons that we invest in them. Now, multifamily can be very advantageous in the sense that if you have one vacancy, so you have 10 units and only one is vacant, you still have 9 rent checks coming in to pay the bills, to pay the mortgage. On a single family home, if one of the tenants moves out, obviously it's going to come out of your pocket to pay for the mortgage, the expenses for that month or 2 until you get it occupied again. So that's a big advantage to a multifamily building. Another advantage to multifamily is economies of scale. So if you need to send somebody over to repair 3 or 4 different things in the building and the different units, obviously you can have some economies of scale there, where your repair guy can go over, fix, and be done, versus have to travel to 3 or 4 different houses in different neighborhoods to get the work done. So there's really pros and cons to both, and all I can really challenge you on is what kind of a property do you want to own? What kind of a tenant do you want to manage and oversee? And I think when you look at the kind of your ideal tenant and your ideal neighborhood, it'll start to become fairly clear as to which is the best property type for you to invest in, and keeping some of those advantages in mind that I mentioned across the 2 different property types. But really, it's up to you, and feel free to send some questions in, and we'd love to answer you, and it's a great topic. So good luck with that, and hopefully I've made it a little more clear for you. Until next time.